You're
Ashes,
teasing me with this
ashes.
item right now, Cam. You are just teasing me. Hello, everyone.
I hate
I am
that
Third
in
Mario
video
Brother. Welcome back
games.
to
Just
Pokemon
like, oh,
Emerald.
come
Today,
on!
we're
Just
here to the base of Mount
freaking
Chicken. We discovered that we
reach!
cannot ascend this ski lift.
I love that we
particularly
can
here,
jump
because it
ledges,
is
but we
due to
can't
Magma
climb
members,
them.
Gandalf and my old high school math
Like,
teacher,
how high is the
who
ledge
are
supposed
not
to
going
actually
let
be? Like,
anyone
if it was
pass. In
about
this
as
episode,
tall as
instead,
a
we're gonna be
hill,
taking the long way
maybe I
around
can
going
buy. I
through the
can't jump
fiery
it, but
path
just
and
like, why
hopefully
not?
not dying from inhaling
It looks
all
like a
these
step.
fumes and smoke and stuff. But yes, the fiery path is sort of the go-to place for fire Pokemon in Hoenn because
It's
there
like the
aren't a
only
ton of
place to get
Pokemon
fire
in
types
this
in
region.
Hoenn.
If you're looking for one, it's probably going to be here.
That's a
that you find it.
problem
We
a
have
lot of
Slugmas, we
regions
have.
have.
We also have
Like,
Koffing
they
and
love every
Grimer,
other
so there
type
are a
of
couple
Pokemon,
really sort of poison
especially
types.
water and
And there's another
grass.
fire Pokemon,
But fire
which is the one
Pokemon,
I'm
you
looking
gotta look for a certain
right
location.
now. And apparently Machop. But yeah, you have a couple Wally type,
Oh, we're getting a fire type,
poison Pokemon. And then you have
I
a
just
couple
usually
fire
figure
type
if I got a
Pokemon
fire
as
type, I
well.
don't need a
Yes, I am
flying
looking
type, or
for
vice
a
versa.
Pokemon in
Okay, if I
fire
got
path, so
actually,
I
it was
will
more like
keep
if I
them
got a
in
flying
mind.
type, I don't really need a fire type considering. Oh, look, Torkoal.
And here we go.
We're gonna get
precisely
Ash's
the Pokemon I was
Jobber
looking for.
Pokemon.
This is Torkoal, and this is going to be the fire Pokemon on our team.
I usually get the
Originally,
flying type
I
because
wasn't
fly.
planning whatsoever to have a fire Pokemon on our team. I wasn't planning on using Torkoal. I was planning on doing a no fire run because that's kind of more challenging, and I'd never done one before, so I kind of just wanted to try it. However, so many of you guys requested that we use Torkoal. That's like probably the most requested Pokemon in the comments section of this Let's Play so far.
I do like
for whatever
Torkoal personally.
reason.
I don't
So
know
many of you guys
why.
requested
Just something
that we
about
use this
that's
Pokemon, I
immediately
figured
charming
may
to
as
me.
well give you guys what you want, and so we are going to be using a Torkoal on our team, which I think is absolutely awesome. Now, Torkoal, of course, because I wasn't originally
Maybe it's
planning
because
on
it's
using
Ash
one, is
Jabber
going to
Pokemon, I
replace a
don't know.
Pokemon that I was going to get later on. So, when we come to that Pokemon, when it becomes available, I'll catch one, and then we can do a sort of vote later on which one we want to keep in the final draft of the team. But for now, we are going to catch
I would be using
ourselves a
Spark about now,
Torkoal,
but I guess
a
that
very
might you run the risk of that
paralyzed
killing it,
that will
considering
fall
how
prey to our
overpowered
Great
you
Ball
are.
and add it as the fourth member of our team. So, can we get it?
One. No.
Apparently not. And no, it
Oh,
didn't
look, it's a
appear
girl
to be caught
Torkoal.
game text. That doesn't make any sense at all. The thing wiggled like one time. All right, I'll use a couple more quick attacks. Now, you'll notice that we're doing almost no damage with Shock's quick attack. And I know Shock's attack stat probably isn't super high or anything like that.
Just
want
wanna play it safe.
In part to the fact that Torkoal's defense stat is just through the
Well, it's a
roof.
turtle.
Torkoal's a bit unique among fire types in that his, or its rather, defense is super, super, super high, which, sort of buffs it in regards to its ground.
I just love
immunity
how
and gives
Ash's
it
Torkoal only has a
lot
total
defense
of
against
to
any sort of
technically
physical
one win,
attacker.
as in
I guess
it
that's sort of
tied.
redundant, so there was no reason for me to say that. But anyway,
In like
now
some
your health is sufficiently
tag
low,
battle
and we should
tournament
be able
thing.
to
Just
catch
like,
you. Unless I just
wow, the
jinxed
best
myself. I would
Ash's
knock on
Torkoal
this
did
wood,
was get
but
a
I wouldn't want
draw.
to break it in half.
That's sad.
Here we go. We caught ourselves our fourth team member, Torkoal. Awesome. So thank you guys very much for this suggestion.
Fortunately, Torkoal's
And
character
we'll see
kind of
how it
makes up
plays
for
out
it,
over the
'cause, you
course
know,
of
at
the
least
Let's
it has
Play.
a
I hope you
character.
enjoy having this
Better
Torkoal
off than
on. So,
Palpitoad, who
it
has a
moves
bunch of wins
as
under
it
his
gets
belt, but
very
no
cold.
character.
Releasing smoke from its nostrils, it lets off a sound that is similar to a locomotive's horn, and that sounds kind of absolutely terrifying. You know what else is probably terrifying? Is seeing Torkoal's open nostrils without all this smoke covering it. Anyway, of course we're going to give this thing a nickname, and I actually forgot to think at all about this.
Oh.
Oh boy. Got it. We're
We're gonna
gonna
call
name
him
this
Steve.
Torkoal for the time being Juan. However, even though we're naming this after the first ever avatar because he got his powers from a lion turtle, I want you guys to leave a nickname for possible nickname for this Torkoal
I don't
in
get
the
it.
comment section below because this is your guys' Pokemon. Of course, I wasn't originally planning on using this. Only an episode or two ago did I decide that I was actually going to catch one of these. So leave your nickname suggestions down below, and this will truly be your guys' Pokemon. Either way, there we go. Let's add our temporary wand to our team, and oh boy, Shock is poison. That is not good
Let's
whatsoever. And you know what we should do real quick?
Heal?
Don't have an antidote anywhere. All right,
You have
we
a full
berry
heal.
that will function as an antidote. Yes, we do.
I usually always forget about the
berries.
berries, just use the full heal.
Some more actually, but anyway, Shock was cured of her poisoning. And
You wanna
what we
cure
should do
Juan
real
of
quick
his
is take
paralysis?
the experience share from Shock and give it to Juan because Shock is super high level, the highest level member of our team actually. So, she is just moshing through the levels, and she needs to
We know you had it,
slow
yeah.
down. She is just way too strong at the moment. We need
Jacques
to
OP,
curb her
please
power.
ban.
We need to nerf her real quick because she is just far,
Oh, switch
far,
her
far
where
too
she is in
powerful
the,
for this point in the game. Either way, let's
item
go ahead and use a
things.
super potion on her as well. Where are our super
Yeah, where are the
potions?
Pokemon?
Right there.
Alright.
We've got 8 of them.
Who's
I'm
right
I ran out of
frickin'
them
there.
that quickly. It must be terrible.
I hate
for
when I
this
do
game. Either way,
that.
We've got Shock and Dishwater out front because we are
No, we
about
don't.
to run
Well,
into
actually,
a
we do.
wild Pokemon. Oh my god. What are you
Yeah,
doing
Jacques
here,
needs to
Slugma?
cool
Wipe
down the
that
levels,
drool
which
off
is
your
why it's
chin, dude. That is
over-leveled,
disgusting.
and
I know
it's
you're
still in
out the
French.
wild, but it's still a public place. People could see you out here. You need to take care of yourself, bro.
Or
Gosh,
let
get it
myself
together. But yeah, we're
go.
about to come up to a double battle, which is why I was a little bit concerned about the Pokemon that were in the front of our party. I would throw
I would
one
let
out there,
Swellowship go
but the
first,
fact that
still.
she's got like -5 HP left and
God forbid I heal it.
is paralyzed and is the lowest level member of our team, probably.
Okay, that
doesn't
last
go
one does
well.
make
Yeah, here we
sense.
have
I mean, you could just
4
heal it, but it
Pechaberries,
would
or
probably
2
die pretty
Pechaberry
quickly, so
bushes
fair
with
point.
2 each. 2 times 2 is 4 kids. Oh my god, aren't you learning so much? I should file my videos under educational from now on. Either way, we got ourselves some Rossberries and some Pechaberries.
It's great for the kid, just like Ella and
want,
Spider-Man.
and we can take on this double battle. Real
No,
quick.
you can't. That one guy's looking
I don't wanna
away.
do 2 separate battles. No, we have to do 2 separate battles. I don't want to do that. No. What'd she say about a romantic battle, though? And why she?
It's so
wouldn't?
romantic
She's got
that
the
I'm
air
not
about it.
going
Oh,
to let you
God.
do a dub.
I just
one-on-one
cannot
battle.
even
Win.
handle how smooth we are. What are we gonna do against this thing?
I
guess
think
just
Mario
go
just
for it.
trying to
Oh,
get
this is
Jacques
bad, this is
to
bad. The effect
level
score is
up.
gonna go off. Oh my
Or
god.
Brian, I should
Okay.
say.
Oh, our static went
So I
off
say
on it.
Mario,
Never mind,
people think
the
I'm thinking
effect
about
score.
the, some people
Shroomish
might think I'm
is
thinking
done.
3M
You're
gaming
done,
/
bro.
Mario Mania.
Get out of here. I'm going to pull out the big guns. I'm going to pull out my Swellowship, which is honestly probably the strongest member of the
This
team.
is
at the moment,
probably
even though Shock is high
Strongest
level,
level?
because Swellowship is fully evolved.
Fair point, I guess.
She is,
Sadly,
the
Juan won't
queen
be
pin of our
evolving.
team at the moment.
I wonder if
Yeah,
Gen
that's
8 will
super
give it an
effective.
evolution, in which case it looks smart like Gamera. And
Of
of course
you know,
now.
We've got plenty of berries in the bag to take care of that, so I ain't even worried about it.
Jock gaining
Swellowship,
XP, Swellowship gaining XP,
calm
Juan
down,
gaining
I'll give you
XP.
a nice meal later and fix
I
it
always
out,
wanted to put
but,
Torkoal on the team, but then it's like,
so, yeah, actually,
it just doesn't match my
I just
playstyle.
mentioned that,
My
Swellowship
playstyle
is
is
the
hit
team.
hard.
That might not be
If
true for super long,
my
because Shock
playstyle
pretty
is
close
if
to
I
level
hit,
level.
I have to
wanna
hit
get
them
her
hard before they can
leveled
hit me
up.
hard.
So, I don't know, why not? Let's just spread the
If I
experience even more.
if I kill them, they
Switch
can't
out
hit
to
me.
Shock and then switch back to Swellowship. And I know, actually, now that I think about it, because
Why did
Juan
we-
has the experience share, at the
we're
moment,
just
this is probably
switch training?
the least efficient method of training possible. But you know what?
Seriously, if anything,
I don't
all you're
even
doing is
care.
lowering
I'm gonna smack
Swellowship's
those flowers
HP.
right out of this tiny little Roselia's hands, and we ain't even
the
gonna
petals
worry
are its
about
hands.
it. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, this thing is done. And
And
Roselia
then we'll
is
start
so
before it can evolve into
incredibly
Rose
small.
Raid. What do you mean that's
I never
next
knew that
gen?
until I played Pokemon Coliseum, in which it's. Oh, how strong you are! You've given me quite a shock.
No, I've given you quite a
You're
Jacques.
reading my mind, aren't you? But I never realized how terribly, terribly small that Pokemon is until I played Pokemon Coliseum. And when somebody sent it out in that game, I was like, whoa! Thing barely goes above my toes. That is
Yeah.
stupid small.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
And
go
then you
ahead
get
and
Whale
use
Lore,
the
eventually
better
you
to
used to
get
be the size of you, and then it's like,
to
oh my
the
god,
Swellowship,
is the size of a
and there we go.
mountain.
I continue onward, and I wonder
Not
if
in
Shock can
tall,
actually
but in
fight some
length.
Pokemon for once. I caught hot Pokemon in Fiery Path. Take a look.
Oh boy.
And this guy is proud
If it's a
of the area
number,
that he just
Jacques in
left
trouble.
behind. Whoa, playing with fire. Dude, you're in a
Oh,
forest.
dang it.
What are you even doing? Okay, you've
How'd you get that in
now.
Fiery Path? I only got into
And is
Slugmas,
it
Mud
part
Shots,
ground
and
type, or does
Torkoals.
it not gain part ground type until it evolves? Yes, it's part ground type. So, unfortunately,
I can't blame
Shock
you for
can't
checking.
do very much to this Nummel. So once again, we're gonna have to switch out. This time to Dishwater.
Hey, Dishwater's
Maybe
4
I
times
should plan
effective.
my battles a little bit better. But you know what?
Yeah,
Dishwater needs some more screen time. Against
It's not like she's
fire
the
ground
starter
type,
Pokemon.
She's just gonna prove how absolutely strong she is. She doesn't even care about.
What
the
is
burn right
with
now, 'cause this
Mario's,
water gun is
Brian's
going to
luck
drown
today?
out
If
any
I can
effects
call him
that
Mario,
burn
who cares?
might have
What's
had.
with their
So,
Mario
Water
Bros.
Gun's
luck
let's
today?
see. If you can survive this, I'll eat my hat. Luckily, I don't have to eat my hat. I'm
You don't
allergic to
have
those
a
things,
hat,
so
or at least you don't
Dishwater
wear-
knows. Dishwater knew that she had
Who
to
wears a
protect me
hat
right
when
there.
recording?
So,
Well, I guess
he
we have an
smacked me in the
identity.
face in
Nostalgic,
one hit. You
right?
know what? This time I'm going out to Shock. I don't want to take any more burn damage with Dishwater.
I want to take more
So you know
poison
what? I'm
damage.
gonna throw some sparks
Sends
down
out
on this
Numel.
thing and see what we can do. See what kind of work we can put in it.
Slugma
Oh
has an
God,
item
you
that
guys are
says I'm
also
part ground
sloppy.
type.
Jeez, is it that hard to have a handkerchief to clean up
Finally.
your chin once in a while? I don't know. I'm gonna critical hit you in the face. Hopefully, teach you a lesson. Get that crap off your chin.
Now Juan's level
Big
16.
future, my friend. And Juan grew to level 16. Unfortunately, not learning any too impressive moves thus far. But in the
As long as
future,
there's a
I
fire
have
type
faith
attack, I'm
that
fine, personally.
he-
We didn't even check its mood. It's a girl.
Oh my god! Juan's a girl too. What is this? 4 out of 6 Pokemon are girls. Jeez.
4
this
to
is like
6
the most
times, it
unique
works
run
every
ever for
time.
me. But you know what? I am.
You can't go
totally
that
fine with
way.
that. Are you a
It's
trainer?
too sandy.
Yes,
Yes,
you are.
Of
Was
course
not
you are.
expecting that. Show me how much you toughen your Pokemon. And we defeated Cool Trainer Wilton, who looks way too much like a Super Saiyan for comfort. I see you've toughened him.
He knew how to go even further
Shock to level 26
beyond.
during
Unfortunately, he
the
went
battle,
too
which
far. And
means that
hey!
She is evolving. Yeah, that's right. 2 episodes in a row last time. Arteo
Maybe next
evolved
part
into
we
a
can
Swellow.
see
This time,
Torkoal evolve.
Electric
Oh,
is
wait.
evolving into its evolution, and I won't spoil it just yet, but look at the points. Look at the rigid edges. Look at the pure power emanating from this thing. Our Shock has
Manectric
evolved
is
into
just
Manectric.
badass. And I love its shiny
Manectric.
form. because it just
Woman
becomes,
X-Rick.
I believe it
'Cause
becomes
she's a girl.
black and yellow. It's just like,
I have no idea what I'm saying. Either way,
me,
there we
I
go.
want.
Is that not the most
Unfortunately, I
exciting,
have
beautiful
crap
thing
luck
you've
with
ever seen in your life?
shinies.
If it isn't, then I have
Although,
no
funnily enough, I
idea
was
what
playing
might
Gen
be.
5 and I got a
And of
shiny
course, the
Scraggy.
rewards, if it be
Only
something
bad
that
side
you
is,
like
it was
and you're
post
really
game, so it's
happy
like, oh dang it, I can't use you on my
with it,
adventures
the
now.
access to the game, the word
No!
you just used, not that it was, but you know, I felt like throwing that word out there because why not? Either way, there's actually a slight shortcut you can take right here. You have to be really accurate with the Mach Bike, but yeah, the Mach Bike can be used to go up sandy or dirty or like loose ramps like this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but you know what? I rode up it, and that's all that really matters.
Gonna make a secret
yes, we can
base?
take a shortcut, and that guy right there will fight you. I'm sure he has a
Oh, we
bunch
took
of
a
fighting type
shortcut.
Pokemon because he's training up in the mountains to strengthen himself, and he's wearing a martial arts.
This
arts
girl
outfit.
acts as
If we come down
this old
here-
woman acts as a
Oh,
Pokemon
dear,
center,
dear.
essentially.
Aren't your Pokemon exhausted? If you'd
It's
like
funny, I
to
said I was
step
playing
in,
black
it's a
and white, I
fun
forgot
one,
how
you should
hard I
do
can get
it.
my ass kicked.
And that's exactly what we'll do. This is basically a free Pokemon Center, except this lady is super, super creepy. And every time you wake up, oh, please stay at my home. I'm so lonely. I need your company. And there's something on the television, apparently, in search of trainers. Hi.
Talking
Today,
about
visiting an area near Route 111.
Brian again.
We're trying to spot some up-and-coming new talent in the field. Today, we turned our lens on the trainer, Brian. Oh, yeah. We're famous.
I'm on the
We're on
news.
TV. We are climbing up the ranks, started from the bottom.
We were on
now
TV
we've
when
shifted
TV
to
still
their
mattered.
and the best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way is to battle. So we began our investigation. That's how we ended up in battle with Brian. And a dominating performance, we were flattened up, rolled up, and tossed aside, and whoa.
And that was just in the first
Give
turn.
yourself some more credit. I didn't mean to crush your spirits that badly, or maybe I did. I don't know. Brian is ruthlessly strong. Actually, you know what? All these compliments, that's exactly what I meant to do. Here's our impressions after having battled our featured trainer. Lost confidence in myself as a result of our encounter.
Wow,
Oh,
we
did
start
some
to
serious psychological damage to these guys. We were beaten before we could launch a single attack. Oh. In spite of that, Brian's battles are worth seeing. I recommend confident trainers.
We gave
We
gave someone PTSD because we beat them so badly. We are the good guys.
Bro, yeah. Our Marshtomp, Electrike, and Rock Solid. There's deep significance behind that quote. Yeah, I am super deep, man. I should post these.
What are
quotes
you,
to
an English
Instagram
teacher?
and to Tumblr. That's how deep I am.
Oh god.
Either way, now that we've healed up our Pokemon, we can go out here, and there's actually something that you might miss if you take that shortcut with the Mach Bike. Let's go ahead and cut this tree
What,
with our good friend
the
Shino.
secret power
who
guy, or
is a
hidden
valuable
power?
member of
No,
our
it's
team.
secret
Talk
power,
to
I
this
think.
guy next to this weird-looking tree here. What's that? What am I doing? I'm thinking about making my own room here using a Pokemon move. I know, I'll give you this TM. Will you use it to make your own room? Sure, why not? I could live in a tree.
Tarzan
A
does
big
it.
tree that looks like it might drop some vines. Use secret power in front of the tree. Some vines should get free and drop down so you can climb it. And we can make ourselves a secret base here. I've mentioned this a couple times in the past. We can make our secret bases in trees, in rock indents in the walls, in big old bushes that you might find along the way. But yeah, I mentioned the secret base a couple times before, and somebody in the
You had to teach someone secret
in
power.
Slateport City, I believe, mentioned that if we find a TM from one of their secret operatives or something, they would start selling us stuff. So now we can buy things from them to put in our
Oh, good.
secret
Juan
bases.
can learn it,
Let's go ahead
but
and
we're gonna
teach
give it to
this worm-
Scribbles.
This worm? Teach this worm to Scribbles. Why do syllables come out of my mouth the way they do? Either way, let's use secret power, drop a vine out of this tree. I don't know why this tree looks like it has vines in it, just because it's a little bit fatter. You're going to judge a tree based on its weight like that? God, that's
Yes.
so chauvinistic of you, redheaded guy who just gave me this TM, so who I shouldn't be criticizing.
Taking advice
probably.
from?
We don't have any decorations, unfortunately, so this is our home. Welcome to my humble abode.
I
This
wish
over
getting
here
a
is the
house was
bathroom.
this easy in
This is
real
the
life.
kitchen where I don't cook all my food. This is
Well,
the
actually,
dining
for that
room
to
where I
happen,
sit
I have
by
to catch
myself
Pokemon
cry
and get a
every single
TM
night
specifically
before
for
dinner
it, find a
because
tree
it's
that's
so
specifically
long.
made
God.
for it.
And this is my laptop.
But on the bright
Cost
side,
me
rent's
about
free.
$10,000. Couldn't afford any other furniture, including a toilet, so I just sort of poop in the corner and sweep it off to the side once in a while. But it's a really nice laptop, so it was worth it. I have no idea
How do we
what
get
I'm
Wi-Fi?
talking about. I'm sorry, everybody, but yeah, you can make your secret base. And after
Oh wait, how do we get
exchanging data
Wi-Fi?
with
Licky
another
Licky.
game
It's got even got the
cartridge like
Wi-Fi
Ruby or
thing on its
Sapphire or another
stomach.
Emerald game, you can share your secret bases and actually go to other people's and check them out, which is actually pretty cool. And
You
you
even
can
bring
battle
that back
whatever
in
team you had
Horas.
when you change data. Or
Look at all the
exchange
teams
data.
of Blissies that are nothing but
Go and
experience.
Pick ourselves some berries here. We got some raspberries and we got.
Just
some
gotta make sure you
cranberries.
bring a fighting
Let's look
type with
at
you
these
and you're
off screen
fine.
just for the sake of time. And what do we have this way?
But there's orange berries there. I know they're not too useful, but it's still healing.
Avoid this trainer battle because we have not made enough progress. But Route 113, oh my God, I love the music here. Probably my favorite track in the entire
Route
game.
113. Or as
missing
I call it,
something. Of
Pompeii.
course, freaking Slugma, this dirty, disgusting, gross Slugma right here, just had to get in my way.
Go,
God, you've
Jacques,
got the
and
drool
look at
running down
that.
your face. You've got these big old bushy eyebrows that look totally untamed. You know what? The only reason I'm going to forgive you and spare your life
'Cause you
is
remind me
gave
to throw it on a
chance to
rappel.
Look at the back of my new Womanectrix head, which is absolutely
Womanectrix.
beautiful, and I'm so glad we got it.
You know, the funny thing is, I'd probably
real quick, so we
be
don't
still
have to
killing
do
everything
more
just so
crap like
Juan
that.
could get experience.
It should be noted, however, that on this route...
Oh, at some point I probably just lose my patience and be like, you know what, I'll just do something else.
And that's quite the popular Pokemon, so if you are into...
Skarmy is
go
very
and
good
pick
in
one up here.
single
It's
battles.
also a
Double
really,
battles,
really
not
good
really,
defensive
because no
ball,
one
just
cares
like
about
Torkoal.
spikes in double
And
battles.
it's probably even a better defensive typing than Torkoal is because it's part steel, which is probably the most defensive type. And you can go ahead and spin and
Yeah,
circle
until
while you
dark,
want, lady.
yeah,
I
until
don't
it got
want anything to do
nerfed
with you.
To get hit by
Let's
dark types.
go ahead and find out what it is, and I wish I could just chill on this route forever and listen to this music. It's so relaxing and so atmospheric and wonderful. But either way, we've got places to go. And this gentleman in the
Also,
suit
this is
coat
what
is
House
getting
forgot to
all
be
dirty.
like, congratulations, you're not
Today's
10 years
technology
old,
is
now go
wondrous
play in the
things. Take this
ashes.
volcanic ash here. It can be fashioned into glass. Oh my gosh. And is that what's going on up in this house in here? I believe that it is. Hello, little child. Are you going to give me things? It's fun to blow a glass flute while my boss is talking. Well, aren't you just a disrespectful little turd? Huffpuff,
Steve, can you
Huffpuff.
do?
All right, whatever.
Steve, I
Take
do.
volcanic ash,
Steve,
Huffpuff.
do.
I'm specially gifted, Huffpuff.
Steve,
I
do.
gather volcanic ashes and make items, Huffpuff. Go collect ashes with this, Huffpuff.
Okay, I'll stop.
And we got ourselves the soot sack. The sack of soot that has soot in it because it is a sack-like sack. I like the alliteration there for no reason. Don't even ask. But yes, we can fill this up with ash and take it back to this guy, and he will make us a bunch of flutes that are basically infinite use status curing items. So,
Yeah.
if you need anything like that, be sure to stop by here because those items are really good and really useful. And I feel like
Unfortunately, you
there's
have to deal
an
with
item
random
up here showing
encounters.
this pile,
Oh, hi,
but-
Spinda.
Oh my god, look at Spinda.
There's somehow there are almost
All right,
infinite
I
amount
love
of
Spinda. I'll
Spindas.
confess it. I love Spinda as a Pokemon. She's terrible to use in battle. And
But she's
whoa,
so
I keep thinking
adorably
of the pronoun
derpy.
she
Ooh,
because I
double
was a girl.
team. It's a
Whoa,
TM
I'm proud of
because
myself.
forget
We have
that.
everything Here. Really useful, but newbie move. I really love Spinda's design. It's so adorable and so
I love her cry like,
lovable, but kind of terrible to use in battle because it's got really bad base stats across the board. But oh my god, we've got a Slugma here again. Get out of my face. Get out of my life. I just want to make it to the next town.
Oh, god
There
dang
we
it.
go. We did it. If we can successfully avoid this double battle, we have made it to Fall Arbor Town. And here we have another battle tank, which I'm going to wait until level 30 to do.
You're
And,
not that
what do you
far.
have to say, lady? See, take a look. This is my precious Azuro. It's slick and smooth and plushy, too. It's just an object to you, isn't it? Roo-ree-loo. It's a really
Okay.
Patrick-sounding noise for an Azuro. But anyway,
You want to
there's
heal?
another place of importance that I want to show off before we end this episode. This
not.
is the Move Tutor's house. And if he'll explain it, I guess. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn, every one of them, and I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I'll do it for Heart Scale. I'm collecting those now.
We don't have
We
any
have
heart
to come back to
scales.
the Heart Scale, and this guy will teach one of our Pokemon a move that it has forgotten in the past. So say I accidentally replaced Quick Attack on Shock or something, and I come back with a Heart Scale later, we can relearn Quick Attack without the need for TM. Either way, that's going to
So
do
the
it for this
reason
episode
heart
of Pokemon
scales
Emerald.
exist.
We made it to Fall Arbor Town. We made it through Route 113. We made it through the Fiery Path. We got ourselves a new team member, and we evolved Shock in this episode. And wow, we got a lot more done than I thought that we did.
Oh, a very
Either way,
beneficial
that'll do it for
episode.
this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the next episode, we will set out and
healing.
see what there is to do here in Fall Arbor Town, and hopefully access our PC that this girl's taking over. What's going on? Get out of my way!
Mutiny!
See you guys then.